Thank you for watching 00 Days. And in the news now is an article that once again should get the blood pressure rising. This is from News 24, our favorite New World Order government institution news source. And the headline for this article reads, "Send in the troops." Like a command, Cele confirms SANDF will help police patrol garden route beaches. Now, if you actually think about what this means, this statement means, it shows you that government has completely lost the plot. They don't actually understand what freedom is. They don't understand the constitution. They've given themselves rights to be your parent. And they certainly are not. And this is why we need to change the governance system. If you've subscribed to this channel, and remember to click the bell icon to receive notifications. And you can make contributions to my work by going to the description below the video and making a contribution at the 00 Days Capitec bank account. So in this article, it speaks about the police chief, Becky Cele, saying that the SANDF will now help them to patrol the beaches. Now, I have been out to the beaches at Melkbos Strand, Van Riebeeck Strand, which is normally quite deserted. And even there were police walking around. Now imagine the army walking rifles, walking around patrolling the beach, saying that they are assisting with a medical emergency. This is certainly not what they are doing. What they are doing is being your parent. And this is not the role of government. Soldiers have been roped in to assist the police to keep bathers away from garden route beaches. Police Minister Becky Cele says the SANDF help is a welcome relief, as a significant number of police officers have tested positive for COVID-19, which is a lie because you cannot test for the disease. Neither can you test for a specific strain of the coronavirus. You can just test for an RNA portion of a specific coronavirus. So you can't say that it is a SARS-CoV-2 virus and therefore cannot confirm that this person has a disease they claim is caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Cele has also warned liquor traders not to sell alcohol against lockdown regulations. Police Minister Becky Cele has revealed that South African National Defence Force members have been roped in. You can just rope in the Defence Force. Maybe you should go and have a look at the role of the Defence Force to assist the police to keep bathers away from beaches along the garden route in the Western Cape. Not keep people at the borders from entering our country. No. Cele was visiting the garden route on Wednesday morning. He said people are still visiting the region's 57 beaches, giving police a tough time, despite beaches having been closed under current lockdown regulations. There were complaints of non-compliance, especially after the declaration that beaches are no-go areas. You cannot declare that a beach is a no-go area. So that is the first problem. And the fact that the Judge Dennis Davis, has said that beaches cannot be kept away from the public is simple. We're in level 3 lockdown. He ruled on this. He said that this cannot be overruled, and that when the minister said that she would appeal the court's ruling, that they didn't file within the 30 days. So because they didn't file, this ruling stands. And because the ruling stands, you have access to any beach in the country and the government cannot stop it. And there is no law in our country that has been passed by Parliament that says that you cannot go to a beach. These are regulations. And because we're not in a state of emergency, it's just a regulation. It's not law, and under the Disaster Management Act, a regulation, you can choose to comply by that, because the Bill of Rights, which gives you free access of movement and even to go onto the beaches, is available to you to use. I must say that the West Coast, we found that compliance is much better, with the exception of Longabon, where people were still surfing and all that. It's unfortunate that we had to make some few arrests there. Arrests for what? Nothing will happen to those people. They'll be released again. There's no law under which they can be kept. Police Minister Becky Cele has lost his mind. Well, he probably never had one to begin with, because he does not understand the very laws that are supposed to be enforced by his department, the police service, not the police force. Sele said the suspects arrested for disregarding lockdown regulations were Europeans. I don't know why they would do this here when they know that there is a lockdown in Europe. I am sure it is some kind of undermining the state authority here. Please man, this guy's really pathetic. Sele said he decided to visit the garden route after receiving information that people were not adhering to the beach ban. So he was gonna walk in there gung-ho and sort things out. You know, I wanted to do a video on Becky Cele, but he's not important enough to actually consider. He's quite a buffoon, and obviously he knows a few bad things about a few people, and therefore he got a position. So nothing to write home over. It's not worth a video actually. The minister said he was made aware that beachgoers only comply when police and other law enforcement officers visit beaches and return to the beaches when the police leave. Well, they're allowed to be on the beach. For that reason, today we expect to be reinforced by the South African Defence Force to be here today to assist SA Police Service members to enforce the regulations that says people should not be on the beaches. They are not there to enforce regulations. They should be there to enforce the law of the country. Catch criminals, you know, that kind of thing. Sele said the presence of SANDF members was a welcome relief as many police officers have been put out of action after testing positive for COVID-19. He didn't say they were sick or that they died. They were put out of action. What does that mean? Interesting choice of words. We have quite a significant number infected here, about 350 of them. But besides, you need to isolate even if you are not declared sick. So we have a further 800 in isolation, so our numbers are very down. Very down numbers. Interesting. So, 800 people in isolation. If you're a police officer and you did not want to do the stupid thing of arresting people on beaches, I would also say that I have COVID. So, kudos to these people. All the police officers that have a conscience, go isolate yourself. Declare yourself COVID-19 sick. Sele said the unfortunate part of the non-compliance to lockdown regulations is that people will end up with criminal records. Really? Absolute rubbish. You know it's not true. Stop talking nonsense. We are calling on the people to just comply. This is not something we like. It is because it is necessary and compulsory. He's a buffoon, an absolute idiot. He should go back to school. But then the school system is so pathetic that it actually produces this kind of person. Speaking to the media, Tsele also warned liquor traders selling alcohol underground to desist. Stop from selling alcohol underground. What? Really? The gangsters that you know exist because you have a book of every gang house at every police station. They are still trading, whatever it is they're trading. People, children, babies, organs, anything. But you're doing nothing about that because you're on the beaches. You want to stop people from swimming. Idiot. The unfortunate part of it is that when we get you, your trading license will be taken and you will not trade when trading is allowed back. Sele said it was painful that ordinary South Africans who are supposed to think for themselves need police to remind them that COVID-19 was real. You are the idiot. You are not thinking. You're a buffoon, a fool, and stupid. That's what you are. So I would love for you to prove your COVID-19 to me. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but you have no proof, and I want you to show it to me. Before you tell me how to live my life outside of the law of this land. Thank you very much. Till the next video.